Hello, I'm Neil Quigley, and welcome to my short topical comedy weekly podcast. Theresa May then this week has been holding extra Brexit talks with Jeremy Corbyn to try and reach a universal agreement, having, we can only presume, given up on one with the EU. While a potential one-party state does play into the Labour leader's communism ideas, it is a worry though when the Prime Minister thinks the opposition party might agree with her more than the whole European community. I mean, it didn't work, obviously. A senior MP has said that GCSEs should be scrapped as they are pointless. Are they worried about future generations becoming too clever and discovering what idiots a lot of members of Parliament are? A new study has found around 450,000 11 to 16-year-olds regularly gamble online. Well, if the government are happy to gamble with their futures, why shouldn't they be? At least their maths must be okay. More than a third of babies in the UK are living in poverty, but none of them are aware of it. Bad news for people in the UK who have children between the ages of 2 and 5. Frozen 2 is released in November. The parenting website Mumsnet has suffered a data breach where some information was potentially leaked. I'm not surprised. My mum finds it impossible to keep any secrets. The government have been criticised for originally giving a new ferry contract to a company with no boats, but they did also make Boris Johnson Foreign Secretary. They need to take a long, hard look at their HR department. Russia is thinking of briefly disconnecting from the global internet to test their cyber defences. That could be the perfect moment to hold a second referendum or a new American presidential vote. All flights in and out of Belgium were cancelled on Wednesday owing to a trade union dispute. Talks continued all day to try and resolve the problem. What a lot of Belgian waffle. We're sending a 21-year-old from Hartlepool into Europe this summer to represent us at a musical gathering with lots of different European countries. Let's hope he fares better than Theresa May and is a much better dancer. A BBC cameraman was attacked at a Trump rally in Texas after negative press remarks were made during the speech. If his supporter thought live footage of the president talking was still fake news, they really do have a big problem in America. The drug lord El Chapo was found guilty at his trial in America. I'm not a legal expert, but if the authorities have gone to the trouble of giving someone a nickname, it rarely goes well for them in court. You know the world is in trouble when the president of Venezuela can take the moral high ground. Some people are getting upset that the Best Actor and Actress awards at the BAFTAs went to performances where the actors played other people. I've no idea why, as that's what all actors do. A huge shock this year as The Favourite is the big winner at the BAFTAs. I think it's disgusting that Will Smith has blued up to play the genie in Aladdin. There's a new breeding app for cows called Tudder, although I think they've missed a trick by not calling it eFarmony. A YouTube star has been charged with stealing a cup of tea after police were called to a snow centre, a case of radio killing the video star. I was surprised this week to find the most trafficked mammal in the world is the pangolin. I thought it was Kim Kardashian. A former male Love Island contestant has been given a show bird watching. Well, stick to what you know, mate, I guess. Apparently, he's an expert in spotting a pair of great tits. Mike Ashley has pulled out of a potential deal to buy Patisserie Valerie after he realised he's already eaten all the pies and the cakes and the pastries too. A group of glass-walled homeowners have lost a privacy court battle with the Tate Modern Gallery over their viewing platform that gives viewers a look into their apartments. It shows you people in glass houses shouldn't glow phones. A&E waiting times were at their worst for 15 years. They're so bad, it's almost quicker trying to book a doctor's appointment. Prince Philip will not be prosecuted for the crash, was a headline I saw, which immediately made me want to read the full story, for some reason. As Tess Daly and Claudia Winkleman announced they are going to do a 24-hour dance-a-thon for comic relief, they're really going to regret their Strictly catchphrase of keep dancing when they hear it non-stop for a whole day. Fort Park is objecting to plans to build a retirement home nearby in case the residents complained about the screams. Surely you cannot move next to something that already exists, then complain about it when you then live there. Otherwise, no new houses would ever be built anywhere near airports. Plus, you never know, the old people might find the screams comforting. That's it then for this week's short topical comedy podcast. Hope you enjoyed it. Have fun. Bye.